Welcome to Lento English. Ready to level up your English? Here we learn through stories, slow, clear, and fun. Listen, relax, and enjoy the journey.
One introduction. Elon Musk is a very famous person in the world today. Many people know his name. He is most famous as a businessman and an innovator. He started and leads big companies like Tesla, which makes electric cars, and SpaceX, which builds rockets and goes to space. These companies are very important in the fields of technology and space travel. Elon Musk is a very powerful person because of his money and his influence in these areas. Donald Trump is also a very famous person known around the world. He is most famous as a politician. He served as the President of the United States. Being president means he was the leader of a very powerful country. Donald Trump is a very powerful person in the world of politics. So we have two very famous and powerful men, Elon Musk and Donald Trump. They know each other. They have a relationship that is interesting to study. It is a complex relationship, meaning it is not simple or easy to understand. It can also be surprising. Sometimes they seem to be allies working together. Other times they seem to be opponents, criticizing each other strongly. Why is their connection important for us to understand? Because when two people with so much power in different areas, business and politics, have a relationship, it can have a big effect on many things. Their actions and words can influence markets, government decisions, and even public opinion. Their connection matters in today's world because it shows how business leaders and political leaders can interact and influence each other. Their public interactions are often watched closely by many people. These interactions can have unexpected twists and turns. For example, one day, one of them might praise the other. The next day, they might publicly disagree or even argue. These changes can be surprising and make headlines. This leads us to a central question about their relationship. Do they need each other? Is there a form of interdependence between them? Maybe Elon Musk needs something from Donald Trump, like support for his companies or political influence. Maybe Donald Trump needs something from Elon Musk, like financial support or influence in the technology world. This book will try to answer these questions. We will look at the history of their relationship, the times they agreed and the times they disagreed. We will explore why, despite their differences, they might still need each other in today's world. Understanding their unique connection gives us a picture of how power works in the modern age. 2. How it all started. At the beginning, Elon Musk strongly supported Donald Trump for president in 2024. Mr. Musk gave a lot of money to help Mr. Trump's election campaign. He made very large financial contributions. In fact, he was one of the biggest donors for the 2024 election. He spent more than $277 million to support Mr. Trump and other politicians from the same party. This shows how much Mr. Musk wanted Mr. Trump to win the presidency. His support was very important for the campaign. This was the start of their political partnership. They began to work together in politics. Mr. Musk also spoke about his support in public. He said good things about Mr. Trump. He showed that he was on Mr. Trump's side. This early time was important for building their connection. What brought them together? They had goals that were similar. One big reason was the economy and business. Mr. Trump wanted a time when businesses could do well. He wanted an environment that helped companies grow strong. This often meant having less rules from the government. For Mr. Musk's companies, like Tesla, fewer government rules could be very helpful. For example, rules about building things or about the environment might be less strict. This can make it easier or cheaper for companies to work. Also, Mr. Musk's company SpaceX works a lot with the United States government. They get big jobs, like sending astronauts into space for NASA, the space agency. These are very important jobs for SpaceX, having a good relationship with the president, and the government is important for getting and keeping these valuable contracts. They also agreed on ideas about taxes. Lower taxes for big companies were part of the plan, which could help Mr. Musk's businesses save money. Another shared idea was about speaking freely. Mr. Musk believes strongly in free speech on his social media platform, X. He thinks people should be able to say almost anything online. Mr. Trump often talked about social media companies being unfair and stopping people from speaking freely. Their ideas on this were very similar. These shared interests in business, government rules, taxes, and free speech helped create their first connection. So, the start of the relationship between Elon Musk and Donald Trump was based on strong support and shared ideas. Mr. Musk used his money and his public voice to help Mr. Trump's campaign. In return, they found common ground on important topics like how to run businesses, how much the government should make rules, and the idea of free speech. This early time showed a partnership built on mutual interests, aiming for similar outcomes in politics and business. This is how their connection began. 3. When they disagreed. But the relationship between Elon Musk and Donald Trump was not always easy. Sometimes they did not agree, and these disagreements were public. One time they disagreed strongly was about a new law. This law was about taxes. It was a big law that changed many things. Donald Trump was in favor of this law. But Elon Musk did not like it. He thought it was a bad law. He spoke and wrote about how much he disliked the new tax law. He said it was an awful law. He tried to stop the law from passing, but the law did pass even though he spoke against it. This disagreement about the tax law was a reason why their good relationship had problems for a time. It caused a break between them for a little while. After this, Donald Trump spoke very strongly about Elon Musk. He said bad things about him in public. Trump used strong words to describe Musk. He called him a train wreck. This means he thought Musk was not doing well and had big problems. Trump said that Musk had gone off the rails like a train that has crashed. During these disagreements, Trump also made a threat. He said he might cut government support for Musk's companies. Some of Musk's companies, like the one that sends rockets to space, get a lot of money from the government for their work. So Trump's threat was important. It meant that Musk's businesses could lose important help from the government. Elon Musk also reacted during these times. He spoke and wrote about his ideas and feelings. He showed that he did not agree with Trump on some important things. Their relationship had difficult moments with public arguments and strong words from both sides. These times showed that even though they worked together sometimes, they also had big differences and were not afraid to show them in public. 4. A look at shared ideas. Even though Elon Musk and Donald Trump have had disagreements, they also share some ideas about how the economy should work. One important idea is having a good environment for businesses. Trump's time in office showed he wanted fewer rules from the government for companies. This idea can be very helpful for businesses like Tesla, one of Musk's companies. When there are fewer rules, it can be easier and cheaper for companies to do their work. Sometimes, the government stopped looking into things like workplace rules at Tesla. This is one example of how fewer rules can help a company. Another important thing for Musk's businesses is getting money from the government. SpaceX, which sends rockets to space, works a lot with the government. It has received billions of dollars to take people and supplies to the space station. So having a good connection with the government is very important for SpaceX to get these big jobs. When the government and a company work well together, it can mean more important contracts for the company. They also share ideas about taxes. Trump's economic plans included cutting taxes. Generally, the idea of lower taxes for big companies is something that can benefit very large businesses. When companies pay less money in taxes, they have more money to use for other things. This is an idea about money and business that aligns with what both Musk and Trump seem to support. So, even with their public problems, Musk and Trump have similar thoughts on the economy. They both seem to like an environment with fewer rules for businesses, important government contracts for companies like SpaceX, and lower taxes for big companies. These shared ideas about money and business are a part of why their relationship is interesting. 5 shared beliefs and X. Beyond their business interests, Elon Musk and Donald Trump share some similar ideas about important topics. One significant area is how people talk in public, especially online. Elon Musk owns a major social media company called X before it was Twitter. Musk believes strongly in free speech on X. He wants users to share thoughts and ideas with few limits on the platform. He sees this as a main value for X. This strong belief in free speech on X is similar to ideas Donald Trump has often expressed. Trump has frequently criticized social media companies. He has said they unfairly limit what certain people can say online. He calls this censorship. Musk's plan for X, focused on maximum free speech, fits with Trump's concerns about online communication being controlled. For Trump and his supporters, a platform like X that promises very open speech is a good place to share messages without unfair restrictions. This shared idea about open online discussion is where their beliefs come together. After the election in 2024, a notable event happened. Elon Musk was appointed to lead a special group. This group was called the Department of Government Efficiency. The main goal was to find ways to make the government work better and more simply. This included plans to reduce government spending. They also aimed to reduce bureaucracy, meaning making government rules and systems less complicated and slow. Musk taking this role showed a shared goal with the administration. Both seemed to believe the government could be more efficient and perhaps smaller. This position was also important for Elon Musk personally. It gave him significantly increased access to the White House. Increased access means he had many more chances to visit and speak directly with the president and other high-level government officials. Having this direct connection was very helpful for Musk. He could share his thoughts on government policies. He could also discuss matters important to his companies, like Tesla and SpaceX. This role helped make the connection between Elon Musk and the government stronger. It showed their relationship was not only about business or money. It also involved shared ideas about how the country's government should work and the importance of open public communication online. This connection, built on these similar beliefs about free speech and government efficiency, became a key part of their relationship after the election. It highlights how some of their personal and political ideas came together in important ways. 6. The America Party idea. Elon Musk had a public idea. He thought about starting a new political party. He even gave it a name, the America Party. Musk talked about how this new party could work. He did not want it to try to win every election everywhere. Instead, he suggested a different plan. The idea was to focus on just a few important places. He said the party could try to win maybe 2 or 3 seats in the Senate. And it could try to win about 8 to 10 seats in the House of Representatives. This way, the party could be important even with a small number of winners. People wondered if Musk himself would try to become a politician. Would he run for office? It seemed unlikely. Musk has many companies and projects. He often said he wanted to spend his time on them. His actions also showed he did not seem to be a strong person for campaigning directly. When Musk has supported political ideas or people before, his main help has been giving money. He has a lot of money because he is very rich. Some people see his role in politics mainly as a very big donor. He can give large amounts of money to help campaigns, but just giving money might not be enough for a new party. To be successful, the America Party would likely need a very popular and famous person to lead it, someone like a superstar in politics. This leader would need to connect with many people and make them excited about the new party. Musk himself is famous, but maybe not in the way needed to lead a political party and win many votes. He might need someone else, a strong leader, to make his party idea work. Without a very popular leader, even with a lot of money, starting a new party is very hard in the United States. Past attempts to create new parties have often not been successful. The idea of the America Party showed Musk was thinking about new ways to change politics. He believed there might be a place for a party in the middle between the main groups, but making this idea real would be a big challenge, needing more than just money. 7. Why they still need each other. Elon Musk and Donald Trump have a connection that is important for both of them. It is like a plan that helps them work towards their goals. This relationship is strategic, meaning it is part of a bigger plan for both men. Sometimes their relationship is difficult and they have public disagreements or even fights. But even with these problems, they still need each other for different reasons. Musk gave a lot of money to help Donald Trump in the 2024 election. He was one of the most important people who gave money to support Trump and other candidates from his political party. This big help with money was very important for the election campaigns. It shows that Musk believed having Trump in a high position was good for him and his businesses. This financial support was a key part of their connection and showed how much Musk valued the possibility of Trump being in power. Their relationship gives important benefits to both Musk and Trump. For Musk, his companies, like the car company Tesla and the space company SpaceX, have very big plans for the future. These plans often need support from the government to be successful. For example, SpaceX works closely with the government space agency to send people and things into space. These are very large and important jobs that bring a lot of money to SpaceX. Having a good relationship with the leader of the country can help Musk's companies get important work and have rules that are good for business. Rules about things like taxes or how companies operate can make a very big difference for how well Musk's businesses do. For Donald Trump, having Elon Musk as a supporter is also very helpful. Musk is a very rich person and has a lot of influence in the world of business and technology. He can give a lot of money to help pay for political campaigns and events, which cost a lot of money. This financial help is very valuable for running a successful campaign. Also, Musk owns X, which is a very big social media platform where many people get news and information. Trump can use X to share his ideas and talk to many people around the country very quickly. This helps Trump with his political plans and reaching voters who might support him. Sometimes, Musk and Trump have had fights in public. They have disagreed strongly about some things, like new laws passed by the government. Musk has said things about Trump that were critical during these times when they disagreed. Later, Musk has said that he was sorry for some of the critical things he said in public. This shows that he understands the value of their connection and wants to keep the relationship strong and friendly, even after disagreements or public arguments. The connection between Elon Musk and Donald Trump is still very valuable today for both of them. It is a strategic relationship that helps them achieve their goals. It helps Musk work towards his plans for his businesses and his work, which are very ambitious and need government support. It also helps Trump with his goals in politics, like running for election and sharing his message with many people. They both get important help from the other person. This is why their relationship, even with its difficult times and public arguments, continues to be important for both of them. 8. Looking ahead. The story of Elon Musk and Donald Trump shows a connection that is always moving and hard to guess. Their relationship has changed many times. They have had moments of strong agreement and times of public disagreement. It is a relationship that is not simple, but it is important to understand. Looking to the future, this connection could have effects in different areas. For technology companies like those Musk leads, a friendly political environment might mean fewer rules. This could help businesses grow or operate more easily. For example, government support and contracts are very important for companies like SpaceX. A good relationship with the government can help secure this work, which is worth many billions of dollars. For business in general, a focus on making things easier for companies, like changing tax rules, can have a wide impact. This has been a shared idea between Trump and some business leaders, including Musk. Their connection shows how the ideas of powerful business people and political leaders can come together, sometimes for shared goals. In the world of politics, the connection between Musk and Trump is also significant. Musk has shown he can be a very large financial helper in elections. This gives him influence. Even when they disagree, their actions together or apart can affect political discussions and future elections. The idea of new political groups or changes in existing ones can come from such powerful figures. This story also makes us think about the role of powerful individuals in shaping the world. People like Elon Musk and Donald Trump have a lot of influence because of their money, their positions, and their public voices. Their choices and relationships can lead to big changes in business, technology, and government policy. They are not just following events, they are helping to create them. So, what can we learn from the story of their connection? It teaches us about modern leadership and influence. It shows how powerful people can form alliances, even when they are sometimes difficult. It highlights the strategic reasons why people with different goals might still need each other. Their relationship is an example of the complex mix of business, politics, and personal influence in today's world. It reminds us to look closely at how powerful individuals interact and what those interactions might mean for everyone.